the world with no regret, and that's how profit. I did it again on the hater, man. I don't think they were ready for this. They gave y'all the blueprint, man. Just get up and go get your bag. That's how you gotta do. All hustle, no love. You gotta work for this.
YTRA is the trade I did today. Here's the intraday chart. Had to pull it up on Yahoo Finance for some reason. My interactive brokers isn't pulling up right now, but it's all good. We can do the same thing on any chart. It's the same information. So here's YTRA. I'll do here's the daily chart. I'll put the daily on FinViz. So it had a nice big first green day, breaking out over um, this area right here, and more importantly, over $1. So anytime a dot or a stock that's under $1 pushes over $1, holds, it usually continues for a little bit. So I figured I can probably squeeze about, maybe 5-10% out of a play like this, which I did. So the share of the float is 46 million. That's pretty thick, a little bit heavier than I usually like to be on the float, but it's nothing too crazy. And it had news today, so it had like a little um, virtual conference for investors showing off all their stuff. So news catalyst, big first screen day candle, big push all the way up over $1, and big volume as well. So here's the intraday chart again. And what I did was I just waited to the afternoon, waited for the higher day breakout. I got long during the higher day breakout. Really right on this candle right here. It was a perfect timing, right at about 3:15. Had like a 104 average, and it was getting the topped out at 109 for a while. Couldn't really get past 109, and then when it broke over 109, it shot all the way up to 117. I ended up selling along the way, around 114. So decent play, predictable move. It's best to sell into strength because if you don't, you know, the stock can come right back down. So if you have it, lock it in, and you just look for the same fundamentals. Look for the higher day break. After 3 p.m., around or after 3 p.m., look for the big volume coming back in into the stock. This is the biggest volume it's traded, really since that morning, or not even since the morning, since all that day. So um, you gotta look for that volume to come back in, and it did that right at that 315 area, higher daybreak area. And you gotta look for signs of topping. So long wicks to the upside. These are the 5 minute chart. Let's see if I can switch over to the 1 minute chart without it messing me up all the way. So look, it pushed through, it found resistance up here, came down, and 115 was a straight up, wall from that point on. There was nothing getting through 115. And then when the buyers finally got impatient, it sold off. So you gotta be able to recognize where the resistance is not going away, and you gotta recognize on the level two where the buyers are starting to fade away. And once you start seeing that, it's definitely time to get out of that trade. So that was my only trade. I haven't really been trading too much lately. Been doing some other things, getting ready to um, update the course and all that good stuff. But um, also, it's close to election, so there's a lot of funky things that happens during political seasons and other seasons in trading. So you got to be careful. It's best to protect yourself and see what happens to the markets after election. But there will be, decent plays like this that still pop up, and this is the only type of pattern I'm looking for really from now to the end of the year. Is these first screen days to either play them on an intraday move like this, or if they pan out, hold a portion or all of it overnight and sell into the next morning. So those are the plays I'm going to be reviewing most often because those are the plays I'm going to be playing most often. But pretty solid pattern. Very predictable move. Called it out in chat, in the sniper chat earlier today. Shout out to the snipers, the stock snipers. Big shout out to them in their chat room. And yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter, Ace Boogie 2488, and I'm out.
Grind harder than the next man. That's how I got it. Demanded all of my respect, man. That's how I got it. Make sure I keep the check coming.